Good morning, everybody, or welcome back to the channel. My name is Nick, aka The Limey, and here we are again on things I've learnt on YouTube. Today, we're in the garage, we're building a wall. Let's get going. No, not that easy, is it? We're building a wall, but first, I need to tidy all this, or at least get it out of my way so I can start to do the building. Guys, before I get going, like, subscribe, comment. Let's do it. Right, that's half of the garage tied up. We've got a bit of workspace at the front. I'm gonna give that a good sweep. Now, the idea behind putting the shelving in the garage was that it meant that all of our camping stuff was on one side nice and neat. All of our garden stuff is on the other side. But as you can see, all that happens is that stuff just gets chucked and dumped everywhere. So while I'm here, let me sort that out really quickly and then we'll get on to the next step. Look familiar? So one of the reasons I want to build this wall is to stop this happening. This is all sawdust from when I was cutting MDF, and everything that's at the back of the garage gets absolutely covered. Right, so let's start talking about how we're going to build this wall. So the original goal with the wall was to come in between this shelf and this shelf and leave a little bit of space between those two. As you can see in the roof, we've got the double rafter right above my head. That's what I want to secure it to. So what I've done is I've made a quick mock-up of a 2x4, and I think we're going to try and do this without cutting any wood if we can. So I do have some 1x3 I think it is. Just to give you an idea, it doesn't, this is what I love about anything building wise, it doesn't fit under there. It fits nice and snug under there. We can make that work. There we go. So that's what we're going to effectively try and do. And then obviously in the middle, nothing's level. There's a little bit of space. So what we'll do there is we'll probably either shim it or we'll stick a little bit of wood in there. The goal here is really to try and do everything without any cuts. So let me wedge that back in here so it doesn't fall out and smash me on the head. And obviously it might be better if it's level. There we go, it's wedged. As ever guys, we don't really measure things, we don't really figure out what we're doing in advance, we're just gonna sort of wing it. We're gonna build a wall, where it ends is where it ends. We'll stick a door in the hole, and if that doesn't work, we'll build a little wall from the other side. The only thing I can do is just get cracking, I guess. So, let's do that. So, what I've figured out is I'm going to cut the bottom plate and the top plate at 150 centimeters. That gives me a meter from 150 to the edge of that shelf that will create as a swinging door. So that'll give me a good meter wide opening to get anything into lawnmowers, things that are more than easily fit within a meter. But it still means that we get a solid 150 meter and a half wall from that wall to stop all the crap coming in. Obviously, the door will still be part of the wall and it will close and everything like a normal door should. It just means that we'll have a bigger door. We'll probably have to put a little bit of something, probably just the width of that unit there as well. Okay, so that's the plan. Let's get cracking. Right, just want to give you guys a quick update as to where we are. We have the frame in place. Now, it's a bit of gentle persuasion. Now, I've measured it, and obviously everything feels straight. It has a little bit of a wonk in comparison to the shelving unit. I'm not 100% sure if that's the shelving unit that's wonky, or just, you know, the wall that's going to be wonky. I've had to wedge it in on one end, so this end over here wasn't, didn't have as much space as this end, so you can see this end will still happily wobble, whereas this end is as tight as a drum. So we use the big old-fashioned persuader. Now the problem I've got is I'm going to board this with some OSB. I want to make sure I can get around this plug, and right now I don't think I'll be able to. So I might have to do is just chop a chunk out there for the OSB board to go around the plug, so we can still make that a usable plug. The other option is I keep that as a plug that always has an extension in. Right guys, it is super hot, super sweaty. My next job is to put some holes in the bottom and secure it. I just have to find the screws I need. Aha, they're here. Good old green box. That is what we need for the next job. Yes! Woohoo! Right, I think that is where we're going to finish it. So what I've done after I left you guys the last time is, oops, we've put some blocking into this one. What I need to do is go and find a bigger drill bit, something so I can sink that a little bit deeper. I was struggling trying to get the bolts into the ground, and I've also popped this side up as well, all blocked up, ready to go. So what we're going to do is have the OSB on that side. We'll do a little offcut here, cut around the plug socket to make sure that's all good. OSB the other side, build the door, and the door will open against the wall, and it gives us a good 1 meter doorway for us to get bikes, lawnmowers, basically all of that stuff out, get it back in so we know everything is. This will just stop any dust, anytime I'm cutting, anytime I'm doing anything, this will just stop it all blowing back into the back half of the garage. I can stand here, I can chop some wood, it's gonna hit this, and it's not gonna go fly and cover the kids' scooters. Guys, I think there's gonna be part 2 of this one. It's a little bit longer than I was expecting. It's that time of day, I'm getting hungry, I'm hot, I'm sweaty, I'm thirsty. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you give me a huge thumbs up. Share the video if you want to, help the channel grow. Guys, thank you so much. My name is Nick, aka The Limey, and I'll catch you on the next one.
Get it, comma and a comma, gotta get it, and it's a ticket, talking miles of